Hello everyone, my name is Adnan Ahmed and today we will talk about IELTS Speaking Part 2. So first of all, you can see I have written Part 2 in speaking is of 3 minutes. First of all, the examiner will provide you with a cue card on which the topic would be written. So first, you have to look at the question and you have to talk on that particular topic for 1 to 2 minutes. When I say look at question, you are supposed to take 1 minute to look at the question and make notes. Secondly, in this part, examiner will not ask questions. As I said, you would be provided with a cue card. So when you will think about that topic and make notes, afterwards you are supposed to speak on that topic for continuous 2 minutes. So here we will discuss some do's and don'ts that you should keep in mind while speaking in speaking part 2. So first of all, we will talk about the do's. Do take notes. The examiner will provide you with a small page and a pen with which you can make notes about the topic that is given to you written on the cue card. Secondly, you have to cover every point. On the cue card, it would be written clearly what is the topic and how you are going to talk on that topic in 3 different ways or in 3 different areas. How to explain that, everything would be written on the cue card. So you must follow the sequence that is provided on the cue card. Interlink your ideas. How to interlink your ideas? For example, when we will go ahead, you will see that I have written that you have to use your you have to organize your ideas. First of all, when we write an essay, for example, then we started with an introduction and then afterwards we give detail as per our experience or whatever knowledge we had about that topic. On number 4, I have written lie or use personal experience. Make sure the examiner is not going to investigate. She is not an agent who would come at your home and make sure that whatever you said in the interview, that is right. Okay? Use your personal experience if you have any regarding that topic. Otherwise, you can lie. In both cases, you have to construct the story in a organized way. Let's move forward. On number 5, you have to talk in detail because continuous 2 minutes is not an easy job for a person who has not practiced. So you have to give a detailed answer. Organize your ideas with intro, body and conclusion. So as I said earlier that whenever we write an essay, we give the introduction of the topic, then we come body paragraph number 1, 2 and then conclusion. You should try to follow this format in order to complete your 2 minutes speaking on that topic. So next is use introductory phrases. For example, if the topic is who is your favorite personality in your family, then you should introduce the topic well, that the topic I am given is the favorite personality and my uncle is my favorite personality in my family. Something like that. And speak loudly. Make sure that there is a recording voice put on the table by the examiner which is recording each and every single word that is spoken by you. So you should make sure that not only you have to speak a bit louder, but your accent must be understandable. It must be clear. So these were some do's that you are supposed to follow in speaking part 2. Now let's talk about don'ts in speaking part 2. Okay, here the first one is don't memorize answer. Few students, what they do is when they go to the examination hall, before going there, they have learned few topics by heart, and that is the blunder, that is the mistake done by the students. You know why? Because if something is learned by heart, you can get blank at any point of time. So do not memorize the answer. Secondly, write too much means don't write too much. You are given a paper and a pen to make notes about the topic, so you should not write detailed idea about the topic. You should give few hints, single word hint that can give you an idea that what you are planning to talk in the cue card. Third one is don't get panic, don't get restless, don't get disturbed. If you are in anxiety, then definitely you are not going to perform well in the test. The fourth one is don't use boring words like yes, no, good, bad. You know, these words have certain impact on the examiner that you do not have appropriate, decent words to use in your vocabulary. Don't give short answers. Short answers means that my uncle is my favorite person. He is a punctual person. He gets up early in the morning. He offers prayer 5 times a day. Do you think it is this is the choice of words by a person who has good communication skill? No, this is not. So try to come up with a variety of vocabulary words that you can replace with each other. Don't go off topic. Stay on the topic. Stick with the topic. You are given the topic and it is clearly mentioned that what information you are supposed to talk about. So please don't beat behind the bush. Stay on the topic and give an organized speech or argument on the cue card. Don't worry about your accent. Make sure we are not native. We are not born in United States, UK, Australia, New Zealand or Canada. We are born in Pakistan or India maybe, or wherever you are from. So rather to copy the accent and make your chances least to score good band score in the IELTS, you should rather stay on the accent that you are comfortable with, provided the words that you are saying are easily understandable by the listeners. These were few techniques, you may say, do's and don'ts in speaking part 2. I hope you enjoy the video. Look after yourself. Allah Hafiz.